guys, it's Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 259th episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. So I postponed my video from yesterday to today because yesterday I'm looking after my niece and nephew since my brother-in-law went to Cebu and mama has church and ate has work. So I'm making it today and I have the privilege to do so, to show you guys my projects, my flows and my whips. So today is March 9, 2020, a Monday. Thank you for my old and new subscribers and welcome. So I'm gonna show you the bags that I have finished recently. So the first one is this bag here, which is watermelon-inspired. I was able to make the strap, and this one has a different type of strap to it since I have chained up until I come up with about 22 inches, and then I have double crochet back and forth 3 times for the strap. So for this type of strap, it doesn't stretch that much, and this is gonna be for Mia, which is who is Rain's daughter. So I was able to also put in the features, which are these black seeds here, and I have put the lining and zipper on it. So this is how it turned out. I saw the lining by the sewing machine, and then afterwards I saw the lining with the zipper by hand. So that is the first bag finished. The second bag is the rainbow bag, and this is for Rain. She requested for it. I was also able to put the lining and zipper on it, and it has a compartment inside. For the lining, I divided it into 2. I put a lining in the middle part so that it will have 2 compartments to it, which Rain suggested for. So that is how it came up. The last bag that I have finished is this duffel bag here, which is also a drawstring bag. So for the strap of it, I use treble crochet back and forth. And for this type of strap, it stretches in time. So I lessened the inches that I need to put to it. And the other day, I was able to put in the tassels, which is required for this bag. So since this is a drawstring bag, I didn't have to put a zipper on it. I just put a green lining inside. So those are how Rain's bag turned out. After the bags, Rain requested for some Coinpurses that has a design of fruit slices. So I have been working on that this past week. So the first ones that I have made are these ones. I have made a yellow one, which is the lemon type of fruit slice. This is the orange one. And she has some pomelo ones that looks like this. I used light pink for this one. And the last one is this darker pink, which I just added up as some type of extra. So she requested for these fruit slices, and the other day I was able to cut the lining and sew it, and afterwards sew the lining with the zipper. So most of them has a lining that corresponds the color from the crochet piece. So I was able to make 4 of this, and I have made an extra one, which I'm thinking of making a tutorial for, or maybe put some of it on my Shopee account or my Shopee shop. So for this ones, I tweaked it a bit. I started using single crochet, but it didn't work out. And then I tried working on a double crochet, but it didn't turn out as it's supposed to. And when I used the trusty half double crochet, it worked out just fine. So it has some lines on it, which are half double crochets, and they are divided into 8 parts. So I'm gonna try to make a tutorial for this in Taglish. So please do watch out for that. And after the lemons and the orange slices, Rain suggested for some watermelons. So I have also been experimenting with this, and I made 2 extra. I used for the middle part for this 2 red color, and for this one the fuchsia pink. And the first one that I made has so many seeds to it, and the other ones has fewer seeds to it. So for this ones, I also have put lining and zipper on it. And the last one, for the slices, the fruit slices, she requested for some kiwi ones, kiwi designed ones. So I have made an extra one. And for this one, I really enjoyed working on it. So as the other ones. So these are the kiwi-inspired Coinpurses. And afterwards, I'm gonna take some photos and send it to Rain. So recently, she has asked for another wallet. And it is a Ladybug-inspired one that she's gonna give to her friend, which has a vacation here in the Philippines and going back to Canada on March 30. So she requested for some ladybugs. So I made one in this type of size or smaller one. The ones that she has from the picture has a metal closure to it, but I don't know where to find it or where to buy it. So what I asked her is if I can just make a plain one with a zipper just like this one. And for this one, I have put lining and zipper too. So I have made a smaller one and then I made a bigger one. And for the eyes, I used some felt cloth. So that is how it turned out. Guys, to continue on, you may have seen me make some granny squares lately using JC Crochet yarns that I bought from a local seller here in the Philippines. So I have been working on that recently, making the panels for the Miss Setta inspired tops. And I have seen this lately from Miss Z. She has worn it on one of her podcasts. So that is this granny squares top here. So this is how mine came up using the JC Crochet yarn, which is a stranded yarn that has gradient colors that gradually turns into different ones and some with the combined colors. So this is how it turned out. And when I measured it on myself, or I have worn it recently, it fits me very well. And for this one, I have connected these sleeve parts here and the side parts also. So it turned out a little bit big, but it fits me very well. So that is the front panel, and the back panel is this. So you can interchange it between the two colors, or the back and the back and the front part. So since I love working on this as some type of side project which I can do mindlessly, I picked up one of the JC Crochet yarn, this one, and I started another granny square. And since this is still the season of the granny, this is gonna be my entry for that. And I have some leftovers that I can also tweak and maybe incorporate to other projects. So I still have these colors left that I can maybe also turn into granny squares and incorporate to the ones that I have made from before. So those are most of the projects that I want to show you guys. I have some topics to discuss, but first I want to show you the piece that Rain requested. So yesterday I was able to tweak with this, and I have made two. The first one for me turned out bigger, but when I made the second one, it turned out quite the same. but it has fewer stitches. I don't know why it came out the same size, but this is how it turned out. Rain requested for these bees to put on her fairy house because she wanted to incorporate it to that. So those are how the bees came out. So now that I am finished with all of the fifth set of order from Rain, I'm going to make the order from my other cousin that is reselling my items. One of her customers is requesting for a bonnet, a slouchy bonnet that has a visor thing on the front of it. So from before, I was able to make one using Miss Claire's tutorial. So now I'm going to rewatch that so that I can incorporate that to the order. And she also has a bag order from me, so I'm still to make that. So now I'm glad that I have finished the orders from Rain so that I can focus on that. Whenever I make them, I usually make them during the morning so that I can focus on it more. So now for some light stuff. I have finished watching Doc Martens, all of its 8 seasons, and I have been researching on it online, and I have found out that they are going to have a 9th season. So that is pretty exciting for me, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm still gonna wait for that to come up on Netflix so that I can watch it. And you may have noticed that I have put up a random vlog. I'm gonna incorporate that to this channel since I'm not putting any videos on my other channel. I have set the vlogs that I made there into private because most of it has the kids on them, and I'm avoiding taking film or filming the kids along with my videos. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking pictures or I'm taking videos of places where I go to that is of some interest to me, and also I have incorporated some videos of cooking food or preparing them. So do watch out for that. I'm still going to make or film videos like that, just like the places that I have been to, and that is going to be coming up soon. Still gonna make that along with this podcast and maybe some more tutorials. And so that is gonna be it for me. I'm going to find out some other topics to tackle, and then I'm going to close this video. Whenever I go somewhere, I wanted to film some videos, but I'm pretty shy on speaking up, and I often forget words that I needed to use. And also there's the problem of some background music. So I tend to avoid that so that I wouldn't break the copyright law. And wherever I go out, I wanted to film something, so I try to make it very short so that I can show that to you guys. And I'm gonna incorporate that to most of my videos. So I'm pretty glad that I have had my Crow back on my Crochet Mojo. I'm in a state where I wanted to finish things, so that is quite exciting for me. So I have also been very excited to make these new things that I have been experimenting on recently. And there's also still this problem about the COVID-19 that is spreading around. But the panic has subsided for us here. During the first bouts of that virus, we are using masks, and some of our fellow Filipinos have been buying in bulk face masks. But recently, we weren't able to use them since what you need to do is to be clean, wash your hands frequently, and have a very nice hygiene. So that prevents the spread of the virus. And the kids had recently had their exam week, and I think Sophie's gonna have her vacation soon. They went to school today up until Wednesday. So up until Wednesday, Sophie's gonna have her classes. But I don't know about Marius since he's gonna be graduating on his 6th grade soon. So I don't know when his vacation is coming up. So I think those are most of it. Today here it is sunny this morning, and today it is just 7 a.m. here in the Philippines. I try to make my videos during the morning so that I can avoid some outside noise, just like loud sounds or loud music sounds. So I think those are most of it. I hope you guys have a fine day today and some family bonding time. Bye. Hey guys, so I have worn the Setta-inspired top on. So this is how it looks like being worn, and it fits me very well, and I would like to make more of this in the future. And I just want to show you guys before I close the video. That is how it looks when being worn.